Listen closely, because everything you learned in school about the Trojan Horse is a lie. For 3,000 years we've celebrated it as the cleverest military trick ever. But what if the horse wasn't a gift at all? What if it was something far darker, a weapon of betrayal born inside the walls of Troy itself? The year was 1184 BC. The Trojan War had dragged on for 10 brutal years. Greek armies camped outside the mighty walls of Troy, their ships rotting on the beach. King Priam's people were starving, but their spirit remained unbroken. Then one misty morning, the Greeks vanished. Only a colossal wooden horse stood on the empty plain. The Trojans cheered. "Victory!" they shouted. "The Greeks have fled in fear." Priam's daughter Cassandra screamed warnings, "It is death," but no one listened. The giant horse was dragged through the gates with ropes and songs. That night, Troy celebrated like never before. Wine flowed. Fires blazed. They thought the war was finally over. But inside the horse's hollow belly, something was already moving. Not Greek soldiers. Not the famous 30 men we were told about. Something else had been waiting. Something that had been smuggled in long before the Greeks ever left. Meet Alaris, a humble Trojan carpenter who had lost his wife and son to Greek raids. Bitter and broken, he had secretly made a deal with the enemy. He carved a hidden door in the horse weeks earlier, not for Greeks, but for something far more dangerous, a plague of fear. I will provide title We've Been Wrong About the Trojan Horse Right Story. On this Give Me a Proper Story in 900 words for my YouTube channel. Story must be engaging and YouTube friendly and make to easy understand for audience, and start the story with most attention grabbing words and divide into 15 sections. Centuries later, the Greek poet Homer told a simpler, more heroic version. Why? Because the truth was too ugly. Admitting they used terror and betrayal instead of bravery would have shamed the victors. So the story of brave soldiers hiding in a wooden horse was born, and we believed it ever since. Archaeologists today have found strange traces near ancient Troy. Unusual chemical residues in the soil, mass graves with no battle wounds, and carvings showing strange smoke rising from a horse figure. Slowly, the real story is emerging. Alaris, the traitor carpenter, was promised gold and a new life. The Greeks gave him neither. They slit his throat the same night Troy burned. Even they hated what he had done. The horse became a symbol not of Greek genius, but of how fear can destroy the strongest city from within. Think about it. The next time someone offers you a gift that seems too good to be true, whether it's a promise, an idea, or even a shiny new thing, remember Troy. The greatest danger often walks through your own gates because you invited it. We've been wrong about the Trojan horse for 3,000 years. It wasn't about soldiers and wood. It was about the darkness we let inside our walls. The real war was never fought with spears. It was fought with fear. And fear, my friends, always wins if we open the gate. Word count 912.